It is the Steam Spring Sale, and I want to get into this with you guys and girls and look at those games that are on offer and that are absolutely fantastic, and I think that you should pick them up on your Steam Deck if you haven't yet. And I'm definitely going to be doing some gaming as well and getting some games, so I'll tell you the ones that I will get. Weather isn't great outside. As I said, I feel a little bit under the weather. I picked up a fresh, brand new 512 GB micro SD card. I even got some LCD, LED plasma cleaning product for my screens because I want everything to look perfect. So let's dive right into this one. It is the 2025 Steam Spring Sale. And we are right in the store here. And what I want to do in this video is, rather than giving you my picks and telling you buy this, buy that, or buy the other, is just have a little browse around with you, look at what is on offer, look at the prices, and see what I think is worth getting or not, and what I will get. I will also tell you. And let's start off with Helldivers 2, $31.99, 20% off. I was very interested in this one when it came out, but somehow now my interest has faded a little bit. So I think, especially on this price point here, I'll definitely skip that one. But what I see here is very juicy. Very old game, I know, Grand Theft Auto 5, 12 years old, but what a game, and it's recently come out in the enhanced version on March the 5th. Everybody, especially when it comes to the Steam Deck, where I want to play this, because I played it on the PlayStations before, but Steam Deck is very positive when it comes to how it runs there. So I think this one is definitely a big, probably, and it's already on my wish list. Then we carry on, we have Ready or Not, also from my wish list. Interesting game. I like these kind of realistic shooters. Half price, $24.99. I heard it doesn't run too greatly on the Steam Deck, so probably for $24.99, I think I'll skip it. But again here, Rockstar, you've done it again. Red Dead 2, played it on console, loved it actually. Shame on me, I never finished it because I didn't have the time. But for $14.99, I think I'll probably pick this one up because it's verified. It works really, really well. And this is one of those games that is basically made for the Steam Deck, because you can just, with all the tasks, play a little bit, set the Steam Deck aside, and then pick up at some other point. And there's always something to do. Ghost of Tsushima, well, this is an amazing game on PlayStation. I loved it. I wouldn't buy it again on the Steam Deck now, not for this price, but if you never bought it, ooh, buy it. It's amazing. Same thing, Elden Ring. I mean, $35.99. I played a lot of it. I was obsessed on the PlayStation. But for $35.99, I think I will probably skip it. Hogwarts Legacy, $14.99. Not a big Harry Potter fan, but this game has been intriguing me, I'd say. But I think I'll skip it now also. $14.99. I'll probably wait. It'll drop, I reckon, at some point. Space Marine, played the first one, loved it, picked it up on the sale last year. Absolutely super cool game. This one here, the second one, it's meant to be even better, but price-wise, again, it's still a bit high, and it doesn't run as smoothly as maybe the other one, the first one on the deck, so I'm going to skip that. Same thing here for God of War Ragnarok. $47.99, I think is definitely worth paying for this game. I've never played it, but when I'm going to play it, I want to play it on a big screen. I want to play it on the console with good graphics, and yeah, I think then I'll get it, but skip it for now. Ooh, this is interesting. Life of P. Actually, never played it, but watched a lot of reviews. Have been extremely interested in it. It's now $35.99, 40% off, and it is a banger in terms of review. Everybody is holding a lot, very highly about this game. So I think I will probably not get it. Same type of principle that has to do with the fact that I like to play these type of games which are visually really, really good on a screen that does them justice, which isn't the OLED screen, not because the OLED screen of the Steam Deck here isn't good, but just because it isn't big enough. I really love to be smashed by visuals when it comes to games like this, but yeah, I think price-wise, definitely a good deal. Here is another one. I love No Man's Sky, $23.59. Played it on the PlayStation, in VR. Absolutely great. I wouldn't get it for the Steam Deck because, again, I've played a lot on the PS5 and PS5 VR, so I don't necessarily need to replay it on the Steam Deck, but it also works very well. So if you get the chance, and maybe if you have a PC where you can double up on, why not give that a go? That is definitely a great game, and the sale price also helps. Hades 2, I played the first one, loved it, waiting for this one to drop for sure. Sekiro, also, yeah, very interesting. I'm not a huge Souls type of player, except for Elden Ring. I don't know if I want to get the patience up to play it, but $29.99, that is definitely a big drop, 50%, quite something. This one here, I wanted to show you, Detroit Become Human. Played it on the PS5 and picked it up really cheaply as a disc, and I loved it. It is graphically a masterpiece, a really beautiful game. And you get it here for $11.99, 70% off. It's, I think, a very, very good game, story-driven game that you can excellently play on the Steam Deck as well. Right, and let's dive quickly into my wish list right here to see what there is in the wish list that I might likely be picking up. And we start off with Batman Arkham Origins. If you've seen my other video, this one here with the 5 classic AAA titles that still run great on Steam Deck in 2025, there is Batman Arkham Knight in there. So this one here was made a little bit earlier, but for this price, $3.99, what a smasher. Grand Theft Auto we talked about, Hellblade, I'm interested. I'll have to probably see a little bit more about it to see how excited I get about it. Mafia. Same thing, Deathloop, really liked it. I'm a shooter type of guy. This one is a really funky shooter, and it has a really interesting story mechanic and progression mechanic. So I think for the price it has right now of $11.99, 80% off, this is a big probably. Then we carry on, some more Batman, and then we go to this one here. Well, this has to be one of my absolute favorite games. Hell Let Loose. Played it more than too much on the PlayStation. It is now on sale at $24.99. What a great price. If you have a PC, I say buy this one. Will I buy it on the Steam Deck for $24.99? Probably not. And it has to do with the fact that I really want a big screen and probably need a big screen to play this one here. But if you never tried it, definitely give it a go. What a game. And if you like shooters, realistic shooters. Same thing, 6 Days in Fallujah. Been eyeing this for a long time, $25.34 now. I'm not sure I'm going to get it, but this is one of those games, if I had a PC, I would definitely get it immediately. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, $11.99, reduced, played it on the PS5 before, very fun game. Not sure I'll replay it for $11.99 just to replay it on the Steam Deck, but it's very cool. God of War Ragnarok, again, one of those games that I'd probably play on a big screen. $47.99 if you have a PC and you have a Steam Deck, well then you should go for that. It's a good price and it's, well, what a game. Chorus, tried it on the PS5, loved it. I think this, for the type of game it is and the mechanics and what it looks like, I think it could work excellently on the Steam Deck. Then we have Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. This one I've been looking at for quite some time, and I know it's an old game, but it was a screamer when it came out, and the handheld form factor I think will do it a lot of justice. So I'm really tempted to get this one here just for the Steam Deck, $4.99. I mean, I shouldn't be thinking too much when it comes to that. Here's another one, a little bit more expensive, but I am very keen on this. This is High on Life. This seems to be quite a wacko type of first-person shooter title made by the same makers of Rick and Morty. And yeah, it is just the kind of game I feel I could really like. And I think I might just put this on probably as well as one of the higher priced ones out of this sale that I will get. No Rest for the Wicked. This one, I've seen it on sale. I thought it looks interesting, still fairly highly priced for a game that I don't know whether I'm going to like or not. Maybe, if you can, give me your opinion on No Rest of the Wicked. Should I download it while it's on sale or not? Gears 5, never played it. I know, shame on me. I'm going to download this one. I really want to try it out. Excellent reviews. And a beloved game on the Xbox. I think with a 82% Metacritic review and generally really good reviews, I think I will definitely pick it up now for under €10. And finally here, another one which I really like and I saw here on the sale. And this is Hitman Absolution, which was a masterpiece. I played it a little bit, but never got too much into it. And I really like the Hitman series. So I think the time has come for me to get it, especially for $1.99. And just before we finish and I get to finally enjoy my gaming evening with my wife, here's a few honorable mentions that I might have forgotten. One of them is Spider-Man Remastered, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. It's an excellent game, it's beautiful, played it on the PS5, it is a stunner. $29.99, ported excellently to the OLED, works on the OLED. I find it a little bit too expensive just for me because I played it, but hey, if it fits your budget and you never tried it, definitely go for it. Next, everybody's darling, €23.99, Cyberpunk 2077. I got it before Christmas. What a game. Beautifully ported to the Steam Deck. Looks excellent on that OLED screen. Played it on the PlayStation 5. Incredible how this game went from super hype to everybody hates it to then becoming everybody's darling again. Big claim coming up. I think that having played it on the PlayStation 5, I prefer it a lot there on that big form factor. For me, it doesn't work excellently on the Steam Deck, and that might just be the size of the machine. I know it's a bold claim, maybe it needs a video on its own to clarify that, but this is Cyberpunk. And what about a little bit of driving frenzy, Need for Speed? That's always a good one. And if you love driving and if you love the action and fast-paced action of this type of game, well, it looks absolutely cracking on the Steam Deck OLED. And, well, you can bring it home for just a few euros. And last but not least, maybe something like hot and lovely Suger, I don't know how you call it, this puzzle game that is currently on sale for $2.59. Never tried it, probably never will, but maybe you know it, maybe you try it, and you can drop a comment down below telling me all about it. Hot and lovely Suger. And what to say, that's it for today. I feel like the dogs. I'm gonna get myself a nice hot tea download a few games and chill. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna see my wife, otherwise she's gonna kill me. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Play Fever out.